Ramboper Radio with your host, Genty.
It must be the ass.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
You've lived a life dominated by doubt and fear. How do you step into bravery? Step. That's how you step into bravery. Step. Take the step. Step aggressively towards your fear. And that step towards your fear is the step into bravery. Because we're scared of what we don't know. And there is only one way to learn and to know, and that is to confront that fear. You have to step, you have to go. And this simple action, this simple attitude, it answers so many questions. So many questions. How do you get to the gym every day? You step. You go. How do you change your diet? You step. You go. How do you overcome fear of failure or fear of success or fear of fear itself? You step. And how do you face the fear of the unknown? You step. Don't wait anymore. Don't think anymore. Don't plan anymore. Don't contemplate anymore. Don't make any more excuses or justifications. Don't rationalize anything else. No, no, and no. Instead, be aggressive. Take action now. And what is the first action that you need to take? What's the first step you need to take? The first step you need to take is just that. Step.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Ramboper Radio. I am your host, Genty. Twitter and Instagram at Genty523. Whew. Are you taking a step? Let me see you want to step. Love it when you want to step. Everybody want to step. We speedy. We stepping. We stepping it. We stepping it. Yo. That's right. We are stepping. Stepping into bravery this week. I brought up this particular thought from the Jocko Willing podcast, episode 52, and stepping into bravery. This month, the month of June, is Pride Month, people. Let's celebrate. Let's step into happiness. Have a good time. Your dear host, Rambopra, is gay as fuck. And this is the month that I get stupid loose. I twerk like there's no tomorrow. I have fun. I enjoy my fabulous gay life more than ever before during Pride Month because everybody's happy and having a good time, right? Right? But I want to talk to you guys about a time where I was not out of the closet. And it wasn't that long ago. Let's flash back to June of 2013. I was in a place where I had reached the bottom of the pile. I could not stand another second, another moment of being locked up in that gay old closet. Couldn't fucking stand it. And I figure in June, what a better time for me to step up and step into bravery and say, you know what? I couldn't think of a better time for me to step up and step into bravery and say, you know what? I am going to publicly declare, in case nobody knew, not that you couldn't tell, because A, I got better trainers on than your boyfriend over there. My match game is the sickness. Like, in case you didn't know, I'd be gay as fuck. But I wasn't publicly out. I was in the closet. I kept it to myself because I was afraid of my father, which he and I have been in a physical fight. And needless to say, it wasn't a good day for him. My mom had to break us up, had to pull me off him. So, anywho, for whatever reason, I was afraid of my dad. Not necessarily physically, but I think it was just the disappointment because he's a conservative Christian who doesn't like gay people, who thinks gay people will not, Jenny, gay people will not see St. Peter. When you die, you will not see St. Peter at the gate. I mean, Jenny, would you want a gay person teaching your children in kindergarten? I'm like, okay, dude. Well, I'm gay as fuck. And I'm not a kid toucher, you stupid. You fucking dopey ass motherfucker. God. But of course, where my dad comes from, the country he comes from, good old Jamaica, they fucking will hang your ass, throw rocks at you, beat you up. They don't like gay people over there. So I have an understanding of where he comes from, but I do not agree with his position. So, at this point, June of 2013, I just got tired of the idea of letting my father's ideas or ideals have a hold on me. And I thought, you know what? It's Pride Month. 2013. It's time. It's time for me to step into bravery. And I had a sit-down conversation with my mom and my dad. My mom already knew, of course, but my dad didn't know. Shows how much he's paying attention. But everybody else knew. And I basically told him I was gay. And he's like, oh, well, Jenny, listen, I love you, but I do not agree with you. You will not see St. Peter when you die. When God is reading the book of life, you will not see St. Peter. You will not be let into heaven. And I said, cool. Well, if God is real, then me and God can sort that out. I don't have to answer to you. So just as a heads up, I'm gay as fuck. So if somebody at church sees me with a girlfriend or something around town, don't be shocked. Okay? Have a nice day. That was pretty much the conversation. Because he says, I'm not going to compromise my beliefs. I believe what I believe. And you will not see St. Peter. I said, cool. And of course, my mom's just like, okay, well, I still love you. And I was like, cool, sweet. Before that moment, I, for whatever reason, had worked myself up into thinking that my parents were going to kick me out. I was going to be homeless and disowned and all of this terrible stuff. And that didn't really happen. Pretty much the quote from my mom was, over my dead body, will you be homeless if I'm alive? So at least I had that support. But it's still difficult for her to actually call a girlfriend. They are usually my friend who is a girl. So that also gave me a little clue as to how much support I have from my mom. It's some. Not a lot, but it's some. And, of course, my father does not support my gay lifestyle, which is fine. That's his thing. But it is now June of 2018. And 5 years later, I could say that I'm living my best gay life like I've ever lived before. I mean, it's literally like a dream. It feels great and of course around certain people, because I'm still around people who are not exactly comfortable with it. I get it. You know, that's your thing. So when I'm amongst the right people, I can speak openly, and I like that. I like that I can say what's on my mind and people not judge me for that. Or maybe they do and they just don't tell me. Fine, whatever. But for those of you who allow me to speak my gay thoughts, I just want to say thank you, because I really appreciate it. And it's been a long time coming for me to talk openly about being gay and telling gay jokes and all that kind of stuff, because most of my life I wasn't allowed to do that or speak like that or be open like that. So thank you to those who do accept me for that and allow me to be your weird little gay buddy. Some other gay news. I'm excited, y'all, that it's Pride. It's Pride time. Toot toot. Yeah. Beep beep. Toot toot. Yeah. Beep beep. So this weekend is LA Pride, which I am fucking pumped on. Gonna see some of the homies. Oh wait, psych. I can't fucking go. I'm very saddened that I will not be at LA Pride and I will not get to hang out with my friends, but I have other friends that I made a commitment to, and I will be doing the right thing and doing that. So for those of you going to LA Pride, please party so motherfucking hard for me. It's ridiculous. I need you to pants off, dance off. I need you to twerk like there's no tomorrow. I need you to bone a lot for me. Do everything possible that is of the Pride persuasion. Pride it up for me. The next Pride I hope to go to will either be San Diego, definitely Palm Springs Pride, just because Palm Springs Pride is smaller. I am also deeply saddened I will not be at San Fran Pride, because that is probably the craziest of the craziest prides. I will not be able to attend. I need like a serious caravan of gay homies or straight homies, whatever, of people who don't mind other gay people and gay people. I need a big group of that before I go to San Fran Pride. I cannot go to San Fran Pride by myself. That is just too lit for me. Too lit. But yeah, please, if there is a Pride persuasion going on in your town, please show them some love for me. If you listen to the show, all 11 of you, please throw your hands up. Give them a hug. Wave a flag if you must, if you're comfortable. Let's celebrate together. Pride is all about being happy, being brave and being happy, in my opinion. Be happy. Celebrate. It's time for celebration. And whether you're gay or straight, trans, bi, whatever the fuck you got going on, this is the time of the month where we can all kind of get together once a year. It happens all over in all of these different cities for the month of June. Every city's doing something. Let's get together. Let's hug. Let's shake hands. Let's dance. Let's party. And let's love one another. This is the one time. This is the month where you can really let loose and be all extra specially lovey. I mean, you can be lovey every day, but Pride is like, hey, we're here, we're queer, or hey, I'm straight, but love my gay fam. And that's what it's all about. Some Stanley Cup news. Congrats to the Ovechkin and the Capitals. The curse is finally fucking over. I know that there's a group of individuals that told me out of the 11 that they don't like to hear sports on my show. Well, first of fucking all, I have been tight-lipped about my motherfucking sports. I'm gay as fuck. I need to talk about sports. I'm a gay lady, all right? I'm a gay man lady. I need to talk about sports. And I feel like for those who complained about me not doing sports on the show, don't even fucking listen anymore. So shut your fucking trap. I'm going to talk about sports real quick, all right? First off, Ovechkin. Alexander Ovechkin has been the guy for the Capitals for quite some time. And the biggest rap on this dude was he is good but not good enough because he hadn't won a ring. And let me just go over these stats real quick with you. Ovechkin. Alexander Ovechkin. 1,124 NHL games played. 668 goals. 571 assists. 1,239 points. 7 Rocket Richard trophies. And 1 Stanley motherfucking Cup. Lord Stanley's Cup now belongs to the Washington Capitals, as that pains me to say because I am a bloody Red Wings fan. Let's go Red Wings. Let's go Red Wings. Ovechkin has always been the dude who critics have said, I've heard over and over through the years, is that he's good, but not good enough because he never won a Stanley Cup. Well, now, haters, you can shut the fuck up. All you critics who've never played hockey in your life. I played hockey growing up. The man has officially etched his name upon Lord Stanley's Cup. Give the man this fucking credit he deserves. I salute the Rambo for Radio, and Rambo for Radio Network salutes the Ovechkin and the Capitals on their Stanley Cup win. NBA playoffs. NBA playoffs jog off. I'm officially not participating in this bullshit. I'm so fucking sick of the Warriors. I can't fucking stand it. I don't even watch goddamn games anymore because the Warriors are going to fucking win. So next, do me a favor, whoever is in charge of the fucking NBA, you need to break up these fucking super teams. I'm so sick of this shit. It is not competitive at all. Clearly, we're going to keep seeing the Warriors and the Cavs every fucking year. I ain't watching this shit. Fuck off. Do me a solid and introduce a salary goddamn cap and break up these fucking super teams because it's boring to watch. Matter of fact, I went back and watched the Lakers beat Portland with Shaq and Kobe the other day because this new fucking playoff super team garbage, I can't watch it. I like watching good competitive games. This shit ain't even fucking a contest. Next. UFC news. CM Punk is too scared to hit pads in public in the UFC workouts today. Excuse me, CM Punks. Sir, excuse me, motherfucker. Let me tell you something. You have reached the highest echelon of the fighting game. I personally do not believe you belong there, but somehow you sucked somebody's dick and got in the door. The least you can do is participate. You know what this guy's excuse was? He says he has anxiety. He doesn't want to hit pads in public because of his anxiety. Man, let me tell you guys a fucking story. If there was an opportunity for me to do this UFC thing, I promise you, Rambo for Radio promises you that I would get in the ring and fight CM motherfucking Punk because this guy is a straight bitch ass bitch. Hit pads? Bruh, I've hit pads 3 times in my life and I'll do it in front of people. I don't give a shit. Look, we know you suck. Just own it, man. People will respect you more for owning it than being a coward and hiding behind shit. I cannot believe AJ from the wrestling, one of the hottest diva wrestlers ever, is married to this guy. She must be a lesbian. He can't have a penis and not want to hit pads in public. What the fuck is this? What is going on, Dana White? How dare you put this jobber in the UFC? It makes me wish that I had some kind of sponsorship and somebody paid my bills. So all I could do is just train twice a day, maybe even 3 times a day, so I could lose weight and fight this motherfucker. God, dog. Does not belong in the UFC. Clearly does not belong in the UFC or anywhere near a cage with MMA gloves on. It just doesn't feel right. It's just not right. It's just not fair. How many thousands of dudes would love to be in his seat and they got this fucking jobber holding up the line? Fuck CM Punk. And fuck the UFC for putting the fans through this bullshit. Jog off. Instagram wants to implement hour-long videos to compete with YouTube. But Instagram doesn't want to have your videos in chronological order. So what What the fuck are we doing here, Instagram? Really, though. Really. I don't care if the video is 10 seconds or 10 years long. I just want my feed in chronological order. Is it that hard? Really? Just put it back the way everybody else loves it. The people who work at Instagram, I'm sure they want their shit in chronological order. Mark motherfucking Zuckerberg, you fucking piece of shit. Put it back in chronological order. Don't be a bitch-ass bitch. Fix it. This new stupid-ass feature where someone who doesn't follow you and you've never spoken to can send you messages on Instagram. I at least get 3 people a day sending me stupid-ass dick pics or come watch their porno here. Come on. Seriously. I don't know you. Maybe if you started up with a conversation like, hey, Rambopra, what is your name? Oh, it's Rambopra. Rambopra, my name is Miguel. Would you like to see my penis? Oh, no, Miguel, I'm good. Oh, well, you have a pleasant day. It never starts off with that. It's like, hey, here's my penis. Or, here's my penis, no words. Serious fucking late. I mean, really? Stop. Instagram, you've got it all bloody fucking wrong. I have a private profile, so that means I don't want to get messages from people I don't fucking know, including guys with dick pics, including girls trying to get me to watch their pornos. Stop. Just stop. Well, I got a scolding the other day from the Parentals about not voting. I went, I'm sorry. I thought this was America. This is America. This is America. This is last time I checked, this is America, and I have the right to vote or not vote. Well, this is my mom. Well, you should get out there because did you go this morning? No, I didn't go this morning. I had work in the morning. Well, did you go? They close at 8. No, I'm here with you. We're supposed to be eating dinner. I could give 2 fucks about voting. We should get to check early and go vote. I'm like, did you vote? Yes. And I'm like, okay, well then, since you cared about it, you got it done. I don't care. I really don't. My dad's like, Jenny, that is a horrible idea. You are given the right to vote. You must vote. I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, can you guys, Mom, Dad, listen to me when I say this. I didn't like any of the candidates that were running, hence me not voting. What am I just going to close my eyes and circle a bunch of dots? I didn't like anybody on the ballot. So if I don't like anybody, then that means I'm not going to vote. Plain and simple. I'm quite frankly, I didn't vote because I'm upset with the system. It doesn't matter. They're still going to pick whoever the fuck they want to pick. It's bullshit. Voting isn't going to help me get paid $20 an hour. Voting isn't going to help me find a $20 an hour job. Voting's not going to get me a girlfriend. Voting's not going to get me a gay lady who wants to be tied up. I could give 2 fucks. But what I do care about, of course, is making progress in my life. And I feel like whether I vote or I don't vote, I'm still in the same position. I'm still wearing the same shoes. I'm still going to bed alone. So what would motivate me to go vote on some stupid ass shit that even if I voted the right thing to do, there are too many dum-dums out there who will vote for the wrong thing just because it's the wrong thing. So I'm tired of it. I'm done with that shit. The only votes Ramboper will participate in is the vote for president. The rest of it don't fucking matter, not one bit to me. You're on your own. You're on your own, sweets. So I gotta ask y'all, this is a question for all 11 of you listening. There's an opportunity for me to go on a date, which I am excited about. Except for the one problem. This date is 1 hour and 30 minutes away. Is it worth it? Let me know on Twitter and Instagram at GenT523. Let me know, is it worth driving an hour and a half for a date that might not even work out? It's a goddamn blind date. But the best bit, of course, is that I have scheduled to have that day. So where I do work in the morning and I get to go on my date. Now my mom calls me. Oh no, you gotta change that date. You can't work on it. I need you to do this for me and this. I'm like, oh my God, no, lady. I am not. No. What do you mean, no? I'm your mother. I'm like, oh my God, you don't understand. I need to be able to have this particular day off because I'm going to do something. I don't want to tell her I'm going on a gay date because she's going to get all upset and call her my friend. And that ain't true. But, what was I saying? Shivels. So yeah, right away, my mom is trying to get me to change my dates that I would be off or working just so I can help her do some errands instead of me going on a date. I think I'm going to choose the date part. That's where I'm leaning to. I'm going on a date. Sorry, Mom. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Get somebody else to help you load the fucking groceries into the fridge because I can't do this shit. But I want to know, is it worth driving an hour and a half for a blind date? Supreme Court ruled in favor of the bakery who refused to serve a gay couple for their wedding. Well, as a gay African American, I've gone back and forth on this. I've really thought about this. And if I were to put myself in that gay couple's shoes, and you go into a bakery and you want something baked, and they won't do it for you. They won't do it for you because of how you're gay, or they won't do it because you're race. When does it stop, people? When does it stop? This bakery that didn't want to make the cake for the gay couple, you've got to say to yourself, when will you let go? The war is over. What, are you going to convert gay people back to Straightville? It's over. And your behavior, in my opinion, initially, should have been to serve this couple this cake. Now that this has been in court for some time and I'm finally just getting the details of it, my personal opinion is, it's my show. My opinion is that they're not in violation of a right. They are a private business. They can refuse service to anyone they see fit. So if that means that they don't like gay people, and of course it's come out that they're a conservative Christian group or a church-going people, what are you going to do? Every private business I've ever been in says we have the right to refuse service. So at that point, my thought is the bakery is right. But for that gay couple to actually go and find another bakery and order an even larger cake just so they can rub it in the other people's cake. That's my suggestion. Before I go, I want to just check in. I know this might be a little negative Nancy episode, but whatever. Don't like it, don't listen. Suicide rates are up by 30% since 1999. With the suicide of Kate Spade, the lady who made some kind of handbags and things like that, some kind of fashion designer, which is not my speed. But my initial thought when I heard the news is that a brilliant mind who's extremely well-to-do, extremely healthy, why on earth would you blow your brains out? But it completely makes sense because she was unhappy from the inside out. And so when we are experiencing life or certain situations, we're all going to go through it. We just need to be able to roll with the fucking punches. If you know someone, or if you see somebody who's not acting as they should, then you need to definitely get them in touch with the right people, suicide prevention hotline, something that will bring them back from the depths of despair. I know that I've been there, And for whatever reason, I guess I used my own ways. Podcasting was one of them. But I've kind of used my own ways to figure out the system and what goes where. And it's inefficient, to say the least. But, to see what goes where. If you know someone who is suicidal, please call the suicide prevention hotline. Please, 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 please. Do not waste time. Do not waste any more time on those negative doubts, those feelings. You need to take the step into mental health, the step into exercise, the step into eating good. So what? You have bipolar disorder. That doesn't mean that you can't take the step and be better. Be better than you were yesterday. That's what I always tell myself. At the end of the day, I want to be as better as I was the day before. I want to be as better as I was yesterday. That is my goal each week. Shortly after I finished recording this podcast, Chef Anthony Bourdain, committed suicide in his hotel in France while filming his TV show. Absolutely horrible, horrible thing. Somebody like Anthony Bourdain, a lot like designer Kate Spade, had money, made various connections, had the world at their fingertips, and could not escape the darkness inside of their mind and how they felt and how the potential thought of maybe the world was better off with them not being here. Kate Spade leaves behind 2 children and a husband, and Anthony Bourdain leaves behind a girlfriend, Asia Argento, as well as an 11-year-old daughter. I saw a quote from Anthony Bourdain, and that quote was, his happiest place to be at in the world is picking up his daughter from school. That is the happiest place for him. Rest in peace, Kate Spade. Rest in peace, Anthony Bourdain. I too know those feelings. I'm sure we've all experienced those feelings. But if you need to talk to someone, please do. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Please get in touch with the suicide prevention hotline. The suicide prevention hotline number is 1-800-273-TALK, suicidepreventionlifeline.org. I hate to end the show on such a somber note, but before I go, I just want to ask you guys to do some homework for me. Please like, share, subscribe to Rambopa Radio. Leave a 5-star review on iTunes. Check me out on www.libsyn.com/Rambopa Radio. Please check it out. Tell your friends, even if they're haters, even if they're not cool. This is it. We got to make the big push. We got to take the number from 11 to 12. Turn the volume up from 11 to 12 because that's how many people are going to be listening this week to this episode. All right? Let's take that step. We're going to step into bravery. You sick, you're injured, you're broke, you're tired. Step. Take a step. Take a step into action and take care of those things. Take care of business like you know you should. Get things done. Accomplish things. Set goals. Take a step into bravery because all it takes is a step. But until next time, this is Rambopa Radio. I'm out.